Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So today is the day before the Amazon Live. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, after my video plays, there is going to be a link. Yes, I know we have lots of problems with links. Well, we're going to try this again. The link in the description box today, and there's a link tomorrow to the Amazon Live. The best thing to do, guys, is to go over to Amazon's store, the Let's Resin storefront, and follow their page so you can be notified when there's a live going on. But if you don't know how to do that, follow the link. Sometimes there's problems with the link. The last live, there was a problem with the link. Half the people couldn't get on. Dawn was one of them. Barbara was one of them, my admin. And Amazon picked it up right away within the first couple minutes, and they shut me down because they knew there was a problem. So Let's Resin opened another link. I got it posted on my post page on YouTube. I got it posted on the Facebook group, and we started all over again, and then it was fine. I kind of had a feeling there was something wrong with the last link because it always said that there was a problem when you tapped on it before the live actually started, which you can't get onto the live until it starts, but there should be my picture and the banner and everything when you click on it, even if it hasn't started. And that didn't happen last time, and I was questioning that, so I was right. So I will make sure that when I click on the link, the banner shows up prior to. We're all learning. This is only my third one. It was so much fun when we do actually get it to work. So make sure you come tomorrow night. My video starts at 6 here, and then we'll take you over to Amazon tomorrow night at 7. And we got some good stuff going on. We've got an epoxy project. We have a UV project as usual. Super cute stuff. So come on over there. Today I'm doing their newest mold. One of their newest molds, which are the little dinosaur people. Aren't they cute? Don was going to do it with me, but he went fishing today, so I had to get it out and I needed to start pouring. But before that, I got Happy Mail, so I'm going to move them aside. Two things, I don't know who sent them. They came in 2 different packages. This is a little heart hand mold that does that. Sometimes you'll see that emoji. So somebody ordered this for me. So thank you so much, whoever you are. I love this. We'll have to pour this in a few different ways. I don't know. It can't take that much, right? Well, maybe it'll take 3 or 4 ounces, maybe 3. I don't know, but we're going to play with that. This also came. I'm not sure who sent it. This was not on my wish list, so somebody picked these out. And I think they're like little stones. You know how you can paint rocks? Pretty sure that's what these are. If they're not, please let me know. But there's 5 of them, and they look like little rocks. So maybe for like extra resin, we can make some rocks. And then you write stuff on there, and then you hide them. Isn't that fun? I also got a card. Well, Don got a card. This is a beautiful card, and when I opened it, I thought my mom sent it because my mom makes cards just like this. And this was from Cindy, and Cindy sent Don some Flint's mints. Sour tangerine. So thank you so much, Cindy. He is not here to try them, but I will make sure that he does try them. We're looking for something that will work. Let me tell you, one thing worked. The only thing that works well, and we can't get it here because it was sent from Joe in the UK. She sent a couple candies, some UK candies, some mint things, and he's like, I'm going to have to try to find these. This is so far one of the only things that are actually kind of working. So, Joe, I don't know, whatever the link is, if you can get me the link to what you sent, if you're watching this, that would be great, but I don't think we can even order them. I mean, I'm not going to pay all that shipping for candy, but if we have to, we have to. We also got, love the videos, keep them coming, from Bunny Croft. She ordered me 2 things. Look at this, a new set of acrylic dual tip markers. She was on my wish list, I see. Look at all those beautiful colors. So we can get some new colors than the ones that I already have. So these are cool. These are, looks like finer tips. Oh no, these are the same kind of tip. 2 tips, that's what I love. I like the soft tip the most, but all these brand new colors to choose from, so that's exciting. Thank you so much, Bunny. She also pulled these up for me, and these are 5 chameleon colors, and I love testing out all different chameleon colors because they're so cool. So, you know what I'm gonna do? Since I saw this open, I'm going to choose 2 of them, and we're going to use these on the little characters today. So I don't know how much blinging up these are going to take. I mean, I'm going to have to obviously paint the eyes. I make one a girl and one a boy, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. They're always cuter when they're both girls, but we'll see what happens. Since he's not here to help me, I'm going to go ahead and do it myself. So, which color? It says blue, green, gold, blue, green, violet. We always love violet. Blue, violet, gold. That one might be nice. Blue, violet, red. That one might be nice too. So if you turn them in the bottle, you can kind of see the shift. You can a little bit. Blue, violet, yellow. Huh. Maybe we'll do that one. And should we go for the tealy one or the blue one? I'm going to go for the blue one. They'll go better together. So we'll figure out who's getting who. So all I'm going to do, let me move this stuff out of the way, is get these painted really quick. I don't, let's hope they put that on the mold, how much each one holds. Why don't I see that on this mold? Usually they put them on the molds. This one says 6.9 fluid ounces. Where are they hiding this one? Oh, right here. This one says 8.9 fluid ounces. So all we got to do is get these painted with the chameleon powders and then filled with black. The rest is going to be on demold. Now somebody told me an easier way to get the powder on with your hands, but I need gloves, so let me grab them. All I'm going to do, let's see which one is which. I'm going to do this one in the purple and this one in the blue. Now, I just opened these to open them, and there's no thing to open them because there's a little brush inside. Look at that. Not that you can brush with this. Oops, well, the brush just came out, so what good was that? I don't really need to do that, but I'm going to dump a little bit in here and see if it'll work with my finger like I did the one other time. Let's see. Some videos will be out of order because of the Amazon Live and because of I have like a head start from you guys. Most of you know that. I'm about a week ahead. And then when I get an Amazon, oh, look at this. It's going to work. I like this. This is so easy. When I get a date for the Amazon Live, then I have to go back and I want to remind you on videos. So a lot of times I go back and make a new video for a certain day, so it'll go out on the proper day, which means the ones get backed up are out of order. So sometimes if you follow me and you watch me every single day, I hate that word follow, if you watch me every day, you will pick up on some things that are out of order, especially like Happy Mail, things like that. And this one is being made out of order. But you will see me utilize this technique in the upcoming videos, and I will be surprised that it works. So don't be surprised that I've already done it because I'm out of order. I hope this all makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense, but it will make sense when you see it. Okay, regardless, let's get this going. So I'm very excited about this this Amazon Live tomorrow because we have some cute projects. I don't know if I could reach all the way in there to rub this all around. Certainly going to try. Let's see. I think you need to add it with the brush down in there first. This way you don't get brush marks. And it was genius. And I wish somebody would have told me this a long time ago, because you don't get brush marks like this. But gotta get in all those nooks and crannies. But anyway, tomorrow for the live, we've got some of Let's Resin's newer molds. I have done them once already on my video, but I'm doing them differently tomorrow night. So make sure you come in there. We'll be doing an epoxy project and a UV project like normal. Generally, I'm on for about 2 hours. And we try to take up every bit of that time, and then they knock us out after 2 hours. so far we've been within the limits and we didn't get kicked off. But yeah, it's so much fun. I hope you guys can join us over there. You can always watch the replay. It's on for 7 days after the live is over. And they will be giving prizes away. Usually, and I haven't gotten the list of what they're giving away. Usually it's what I'm making. And you guys may want those. So you might want to come in. We do have a good way of giving them away that's everybody can participate in, and it's fair for everyone. So we did figure that out last time, and we will be doing it again this time. So if you were there, you already know what we're gonna do. Barbara is my moderator now. She did an absolutely amazing job last time. She kept up with everything. She was putting the codes on the screen for me every couple minutes. So there are new codes for the Amazon Live to use. And that's what she's doing. She's also helping Don if he misses questions. So you may hear him in the background talking to somebody on his Bluetooth, and that's Barbara, because she's asking him questions, she's telling him questions, so it's going to be super fun. Everything is going to be good. Hopefully I got all those spots in there. And there's really not much on my hand, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just trying to make sure, because it's kind of see-through on the mold. Okay, I got it all. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward you through this one, and then we'll get some resin mixed up.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage. Sparkles explode in a radiant haze. Crafting a masterpiece that's gonna amaze. Glitz and glitter lighting up the night.
While I'm mixing this, somebody had sent me a little heads up before I forget to tell you that these are not that stable, so I did grab some jars to hold them up. But since I'm using pigment paste and it needs to be mixed in good, I'm going to mix it in while I'm mixing my resin. So I still have just over a minute left, and I'm going to do it this way. I don't like doing it with my mixer because I don't like cleaning my mixer head with all the color on it, but I'm thinking with pigment paste you definitely need it mixed really, really good, or it will drop and, you know, not cure on your project. So I'm thinking maybe this will work, but I'm still gonna like crazy mix it with my hand. I still have to scrape the sides and the bottom, but I'm thinking this should help. I don't know. That's all. You don't need too much paste. And this one is, I mean, like, the thicker the paste, the harder it is to get it mixed thoroughly. You can always get a looser paste. I have several blacks. I always seem to go for that one because it's right within hand's reach, but I do have other blacks by other companies that come in a jar, and they are a little bit looser. I should try some of those one of these days, but like I said, that one's always within hand's reach because I use it so often. So I've got 15 seconds left, and I think I'm going to turn this back on high for a couple not minutes, but a couple seconds, and get this completely. Okay, let me turn this back on. And that's on the highest speed it'll go. I just want to, because when you are on AI mode where it times you for 4 minutes, after 2 minutes it goes to a slower speed. So I want a little bit higher speed just to make sure this pigment paste is all mixed in. And then I will scrape the sides and bottom like I said, and then we'll run it through the vacuum chamber. This is the normal epoxy. I'm not using deep pour. We're gonna push the limits. I know when I did that Halloween cat the other day, I used normal epoxy and it worked. I didn't need deep pour, but if this doesn't work, I will let you know that you will need deep pour. So I'm gonna be your guinea pig. So I'm just gonna get most of this off before I drain it over there. And then we still need to scrape. Scrape. Don't forget that. It's very important. The only problem when you put your color in first or your glitter in first is you can't see the unmixed resin anymore when it's clear. That's why I really like to leave it clear until it's completely done, so I can see that my scrapings are actually getting mixed in. But I'm pretty sure I can get it mixed in. I just wanted that pigment paste really, really, really good. All right, let's go meet you over at the vacuum chamber.
Glitz and glitter lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright, rhinestones dancing, catching every eye.
Pretty simple so far, right? So these are the jars that I pulled up and I put it against this like flap for the tail. But before I do that, I want to kind of pour some in and like move it around. Oops, I didn't want to pour that much, but I already did. So, man, I hope they were right. I mixed up exactly, well, I mixed up 1 ounce more than they said on this mold. Just to make sure I can dome them. There's not a whole lot of spots on this one that bubbles would get trapped. So let me just reset this down in here and fill it up. I'm just gonna let the bubbles rise for a few minutes before I do the rest of that one. This one has a couple of horns to get into. So let's try to, I filled it up a little too much. And I can't see through the powder, but I'm going to hope that the horns don't have bubbles. Can't tell. And I hope I got everything with the powder as well with my finger. I did have to use a brush on some areas. I'm gonna squeeze the tail here. For those hard to reach areas, I did use a brush. Whoop, that one's good. And I'm gonna finish this one up. Let me pop the bubbles that were there. Just about. Perfect. Whoop. Okay, I see a problem with this one. So this foot is hanging down by the weight of the resin. And, I do not know how to lift it back up. So it's gonna have to get drained a little bit. And this one is a little down too. So I might just let it come out. You can't really dome this one then. Not back there. Otherwise, the little foot will run it over. Let me just get some out. If you can figure out how to prop the foot up somehow, then you can dome the back of that one. And yeah, I have just about a ½ ounce left. Nothing major, so maybe I'll paint that new little mold, but that's only a ½ ounce. I don't think I have enough for the new mold. Let me get a lighter here. Pop the bubbles. This one has a foot that has to get up underneath this part here, so you're gonna wanna make sure you get underneath there. I could probably put just a little tiny bit more in this one. This one doesn't have any problems with the weight of it, but this one right there, a little bit, but it's not too bad. All right, so what can I do with this? Let me find a mold. Let me see how much is, if I scrape my sides, get a better idea of what we have in here. And I usually like to add something to black because I don't really like to pour in black unless I'm using chameleon colors. So I have some. Maybe I will add, you can add a chameleon color into that. You can add an interference powder. You can add a glitter. So let me find the mold first and then I'll add something to it. I'm just going to use this blue, green, gold shift one that I just got, and I'm just going to put a little bit of in there, a little bit of the powder into the resin. That way we'll have a little bit of a nice color in that instead of black. Hopefully. We'll find out if this one works. I think I need a little bit more. I can barely see it in there. I'm going to add a little bit more. Here we go. I've never seen a bottle with a brush on it before. I don't think the brush is very useful, but see that color in there? Can you tell? Not sure. I pulled out this little turtle mold. A little spritz in there because I just stirred in a bunch of bubbles, and we'll see what this looks like with the color shift in it. It's got mostly gold and green. There we go. And then I pulled out this little rose one that I will just put the rest in. See what that looks like. I try to pick shiny molds for things like this so we can see what it really looks like nicely. And before I fill it up, you have to take a dotting tool to it and get down in all those little petals. Otherwise, you have to sand them. And that's about all of it. If I have anything left, I think I'm going to try that other new mold I just got in Happy Mail. Those two little flowers that probably take 2 or 3 drips of resin. This one is just about full, but I haven't put the beast the beast spatula to it yet. Not this one. This one's big, but it's not the one that scrapes really, really good. This one is the scraper. This one is the winner for scraping. There is so much more in here now that I just did that. Let me just top this one off, and then I'm going to grab that other new one. There we go. And I'll probably get some butterflies out of this too now that I just scraped it. So here is the one I just got. See those 2 tiny little flowers? We're going to just see how much they hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, more than I thought. 5, 6 drops. Oops, that's not really dropping, that's just pouring. 6 drops for the little tiny flower. I will try to find the link to this. I haven't looked yet. And like I said, these videos are out of order, so you probably didn't see me even open this yet. It's probably on an upcoming video. So yeah, that's what I'm saying about out of order. This one's a little bit too full. And I will put the rest in these little butterflies. Probably just need one of them. I just like to squeegee everything. Keep everything clean. Actually, this one needs to be topped up. I think I'll do that instead of the butterflies. That way we don't have a lot of trimming or sanding to do. That looks good. All right, guys, now all we got to do is let them sit.
In her studio where colors blend, Michelle's creations have no end. From coasters bright to jars that gleam, she brings to life each shine.
Everything's time to demold, or ready to demold. I had a little casualty with this guy. He's half empty now because the glitter jar that I picked was made of plastic and it kind of melted on my heat mat. And when it melted, my poor turtle was like leaning over this and everything fell out. So yeah, there's no, I guess I can just save him and back him with something else. So I'm not going to demold that one right now, and I need a new glitter jar. So here's the extras. Here's those two little, ooh, wow, did that come out shiny? I kind of knew it would by looking at this mold, but look at that. We're gonna put those probably in, you know what? If I keep making them, I'm gonna grab me another little cup because you never know. Now I have butterflies and little tiny flowers. And then here is, oh, look at that shine. Is that gorgeous or not? I think so. It's more green because of the mica powder that we put in there, which was actually blue. And then I ended up scraping 2 entire sheets of these little butterflies from what I didn't think was anything. So when you think there's nothing left, grab yourself one of those little spatulas and start scraping, and you're gonna have a ton of little extras too that you can use for something else. Oops. So these guys didn't tip over. It did shrink quite a lot. I mean, I know this one was domed for sure. This one I couldn't do because of that foot, but hopefully there's enough in there to have decent looking feet. Let me just get these all out. They all look really good. It's more green than black, which I knew I wanted the black changed. I just thought it would be more blue than black, but it was more green than black, which is okay. You know, and never know when you need a green butterfly, right? All right, move these molds and see how we can get these out. I'm gonna do the easy one first. I think it's easy anyway. Ooh, look at the color. Hopefully, oh, look at that. I got bubbles in each toenail. Oh man, I'm gonna have bubbles in every toenail. Now I know for next time. Well, at least it's the bottoms. See those bubbles in every single toenail? Doesn't it figure? So anytime you pour a mold for the first time, that's when you learn all your trouble spots. Oh, this is a pretty flexible mold. Well, I haven't gotten the head out yet, so scratch that. I might have to spray. Let me just peel it backwards. I don't want to rip anything. We got lots of pieces, parts to come out of you. Come on. Let me get it up off his, oh man, I got holes in his back fin thing, whatever you call those. I don't know, is there a name for those? His little ear feathers. Are they ear feathers? So we got bubbles in those. And bubbles in every single one of them. So, see where the powder's at? That's where the resin didn't go. So I'll have to clean that out if I do this again. All right. Let's see. Okay, so he's purple and goldish. Really cute. I might use my grinder on the bottom here. I could fill those in, but you're never going to see them. But at least the fronts are good. You can see all his toenails. I'm not happy about these little things. Never even thought of that. Well, like I said, when you pour the first time, you don't know what you're going to do. So let's do this one. This one's blue-purple. Hopefully we don't have bubbles on his toes. Well, it was more because of the shape of that mold. You had to get the resin up underneath the actual foot, and this one was open. Getting these big heads out of these little bodies. Oh my gosh. I'm really trying not to break a nail. Maybe I'm going to squirt some down here. Let's see if that's going to help any. It should help. It usually helps. If you can get the suction broken. Come on. Uh-oh, where'd that piece come from? Let me get some more down in there. Come on. If we can get the suction broken, it'll be so much easier. It's just there. I think I got it. I think I got it. Almost his whole face. All right, now, hopefully, it will come out. But like I said, the neck is so much skinnier than his head. Sorry, I can't do this under the camera, but it's definitely coming out easier. There we go. Popped right out of there. Oh, look at that. Look at the color. Let me check his little spine. So we have a couple of bubbles. Yes, we definitely have bubbles down here. I really don't know what I can cover those with, but I see rhinestones in this little one's future. I don't know. Let me come up with a plan. I am going to, oh, look, he got really thin toes, so I have to be very careful. Well, maybe I will fill them in with little UV resin because those are really, really thin. Remember, that's where they were draining, so they're very thin. I think I will fill those with UV resin and cure that, and then grind this all down and get a nice flat bottom. And then I will figure out how I'm going to finish these.
Michelle's got a sparkle game, it's true. Resin dinos dressed in gold and blue. Purple shines like a royal hue. Shopping queens, they're breaking through. Tiny claws, big dreams ahead. Fashion rules, that's what they said. Dino divas strut the street. Glitz and glitter can't be beat. Blue and purple, gold so bold. Shopping bags, the stories told. It's stories told. One's got shades, the other's got pearls. Resin dreams for resin girls. Purple tail with a golden twirl, ready to rock their shiny world. Dino heels clicking a fashion parade. Shopping spree, memories never fade. Blue meets purple, gold joins the ride together forever, side by side. Dino divas strut the street. Glitz and glitter can't be beat. Blue and purple, gold so bold. Shopping bags, the stories told. The stories told. Dino divas press the street. Glitz and glitter can't be beat. Blue and purple, gold so bold. Shopping back, the stories told. Dino divas strut the street. Glitz and glitter can't be beat. Blue and purple, gold so bold. Shopping bags, the stories told. The stories told.
Are you guys ready to see what I did? So definitely Don wasn't here, or he would have never done the dinosaurs the way I did them. But first, my one and only extra, I tipped the leaves in copper and put a magnet on the back. So that is my only extra. So which one do you want to start with? We're going to start with the little one. the little purple one. So I filled all the holes in with UV resin so I could paint them and you would never know. Look at this adorable little guy. Girl. So I did put little eyelashes on the edges of her eyes. You probably can't see them. A cupcake in her mouth. A little brooch on her neck. And then I used this teal color as her accent. I didn't do any stones at all. I painted her little eyes, her nose, her toenails. There's her toenails. I painted down her spine and her little, I'm calling them ears. I don't know what they are, but those little things. So can you believe I did not pull out the rhinestones today at all? I think this is so cute. I hope these are more popular than the little dragons for a change, because this was so much fun to do. Oh my gosh, I loved every second of it. She's adorable. And then for the big one, this is one Don was supposed to do. So there she is. She is all ready to go out. So I put purple highlights on her spine, her toenails. I painted her teeth white, painted her eyes. She's got long lashes on. Purple purse and purple brooch, just like that one has a blue one. And then, dun da da da, look at that hat. She is ready to go out on the town. She is ready to go shopping, like shopping till she's dropping. Isn't she funny? I love it. I love these. I hope they get more popular than those dragons. I really do. These are so adorable. You could probably do all kinds of things depending on all the accessories that you have. You don't have to paint them with mica. You could paint or pour them with other colors too. But I figured since I knew I was going to be busy today, although this took me quite a long time. It's pretty late at night. But I had so much fun doing these. I hope you like them. I will get you guys some pictures. I just love them. We should give them names. I don't know if I can let these guys go, but I probably will. I just don't have room. So that's it, you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is the live. Don't forget, copy and paste that link for tomorrow, or I will give it to you in tomorrow's video if you come back. So I will see you all then. Stick around for the photos. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see